Hi. Okay, so Chad, Surf Yoga Surf, info down below. This is my yoga notebook where my very illegible classes are jotted down notes, but I thought this one was funny. Core breakdance, Garudasana flow, ish. I'm gonna put this right here, and we'll see how accurate I can say with that. But again, I don't plan all that much, but I'll try to plan a little bit with that. And yeah, float out 45 roughly. Yeah, let's make it 45. Occasionally I'm gonna have to do this because I can't see what's going on from over there. With the time, with making sure it's still recording, because I had some. Anyway, let's start seated. Yeah, so come to easy cross-legged Sukhasana, or lotus or half lotus if you have that, if it's accessible, but not if lotus or half lotus makes the knees sore. Yeah, take the hands to the knees, palms down or up to you, or you can take your hands into your lap, left hand and then right hand on top, thumbs together. Just lift your spine up nice and tall. Take a few deep breaths. So always trying to, as best as you can, keep the breath nice and deep throughout the whole flow. Engaging your Ujjayi breath if you do have it. If you're not familiar with Ujjayi pranayama, it's basically like saying ha, breathing out ha sound with your mouth closed. Duplicating that sound on the inhale. Just starts to energize through the core. It's a slight constriction in the back of the throat, but easeful, right? Easy. No need to scrunch up the shoulders if you're unfamiliar with it. Anyway, if you have it, have at it. Again, if not, if it becomes too much thinking about it, just breathe deep. Couple more deep breaths, filling up the lungs on the inhales, pressing all that air out on the exhales. Always being nice to yourself, right? Adding or subtracting as we flow through. You might need more, you might need less. You might need more or less than what I'm doing up here, what I'm cueing, right? So I'm the tour guide, but we want you to have a good tour. We don't want you to aggravate any injuries or create any new injuries, that's for sure. So be nice to yourself. Again, opposite side of that coin, if I'm not doing quite enough for what you need today, add on, right? All right, take the hands to the knees. Take a big inhale, press your heart center forward, lift your chin, draw your shoulder blades together, elbows down. Exhale, round the back. Just a few times like this. Waking up the spine. Tucking the chin down as you exhale, rounding the back. Come back to neutral, and let's unravel the legs and take Navasana. So we'll just get right into the core right away. Options for Navasana, boat pose, taking your hands to your thighs, keeping the knees bent, even keeping your heels on the ground, right? So options here, maybe keep the thighs and start to straighten out through the legs. Maybe take the arms up, Navasana. Boat, draw your shoulder blades back a little bit. Lift your heart center up. Try to squeeze your belly, low belly. Interlace your fingers, take your hands to the right. Center, left. Center, right. Keep your breath nice and deep. Center, left. I'm probably gonna lose count. Center, right. Let's go, I don't know. 2 more each side. Left, right. Left, right, center, hold it up. All right, cross the legs. Lift your heart center up, shoulder blades together, maybe lift the hips. Set it down. Okay, let's unstick the legs. I don't know if you remember what side, what crossing of the legs you did in that very beginning posture. probably the way you normally do it every time. Let's take the opposite crossing of the legs, okay? And if you are doing the same side, it's all good. It's not the end of the world, that's for sure. Yeah, so one more round of our spine warmer upper. Take the hands to the knees, lift your heart center up, shoulder blades together, lift your chin, inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round the back, chin down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. One more time. And round. Navasana, round 2. Lifting the legs up, lifting the heart center up. Interlace the fingers again, maybe the funny way. We'll just go back and forth. Keep the breath steady, right? Left. Try to inhale through the center. So it's a little bit faster breath. Keep going. Lift your heart center up, squeeze your belly. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Center, pause. Release the arms, lift your heart center. Cross the legs opposite way that you did on this first heart opener. Press your hips up, press your chin up. And we got to do third round of Navasana just because I don't know why. Lift your heart center. Let's go Ardha Navasana. Sink your shoulders down, hover your shoulders. Hover the feet a little bit lower. Come all the way up. You can bend the knees as much as you need. Yeah? One more time. Ardha. Lift up, boat. One more time. Last time. Lift up, boat. And cross the legs. Come over the knees or swing the knees however you like. We'll come to all fours. Give the hips a wiggle, upper body a wiggle, shake it out. Woo, my little platform here is getting warm from that solar radiation. Freaking hot around here. Okay. Come to tabletop position, shoulders over wrists. Hands nice and solid into the ground, knees right under hips, yeah? Few cat-cows. Take a big inhale, exhale, around your back. Tuck your tailbone down, tuck your chin, squeeze your belly. Inhale, tailbone up, head up. Arch the back. Exhale, round. Inhale, up. Keep going to your breath. Link your breath to the movements. Your breath might be faster or slower than mine. A few more times, adding any little side to side, front to back. All right, come back to center, shake it out. Okay, take your right leg back behind you. Point your toes down, square your hips down. Take your left arm up, balancing cat. So squeeze through your belly, imagine straight line. Imagination, right? Straight line from your heel all the way up, through your body, through the crown of the head, through the fingertips. Big inhale, lift. Exhale, round your back, knee to elbow, tuck your chin. Crunch. Inhale. We'll go for 5 total. Exhale, round. Inhale, up. Exhale, round. Crunch it in. Inhale, up. I think I might have lost count. I think we're on 4. Inhale, up. One more. Hold it. Squeeze it in. Draw your right heel up, press into the mat with your right hand. And set it down, shake it out. Other side. Left leg up, right arm up. Get solid. Big inhale, lift a little bit. Exhale, crunch it in. Knee to elbow, tuck your chin. Inhale up, exhale round. Inhale. Think we're on 3, approximately 4-ish. And one more, round, hold, set it down, little wiggle. So, in my book here, very detailed, not even book of yoga postures and ideas, says break dance, core break dance flow, Lolasana. Jump throughs, question mark. Knee taps, I don't even know what that is. Okay, but breakdance flow right here. I'm gonna mirror you. Okay, take your left leg up, take your right hand up, take your leg out towards the left, take your arm out towards the right. This is my breakdance move. Lift up, squeeze into your belly, lift that leg a little bit more. Come back to center, balancing cat, lift up, bend that left knee, catch your foot with your hand, roll your right shoulder open. Set it down, all fours, shake it out. Other side, right leg up, left hand up, and break dance. Break dance move. Beginner break dancers. Those break dancers are crazy acrobats, gymnasts. Deep breath, squeeze your belly. Come back center, bend that lifted leg, catch with the left hand. Draw your left shoulder back. And release. Okay, set it down, set your hips down. Just a little note, again, we always got to check. All right, we're still going. Little note on orientation. This is your right side. Right hand, left hand. I just mirrored you, right? I just mirrored you, correct? So when I'm saying right, just try to remember your rights and lefts. Sometimes I forget, do both sides. A lot of times I'll reference a clock. So if you imagine the front of your mat, where you usually stand, where you're usually facing, 12 o'clock, yeah? To your right hand side, if you're looking that way, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock, you know? Got it, okay, cool. What are we doing here? Stand up, come to the top of your mat. Get into this break dance, Lolasana question mark, Garudasana balancing flow, possibly. All right, top of the mat, bring your hands to your heart center. Relax your shoulders down. Lift your spine up tall, just pause here, deep breaths. Again, always connecting the breath with the movement if you can, right? Keeping the breath slow, steady, solid, expansive. Ujjayi breath if you have it. A little bit of ease though as well, right? So a little bit of energy, a little bit of ease. Feet together or apart or separate, up to you, right? Inhale, lift your arms up. Big inhale, stretch up. Exhale, swan dive or hands through heart. Forward fold. Pause here, couple breaths. Can take elbow to elbow. Sway the upper body. Release your hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Send both feet back, plank. Pause in your plank. Strong core. Imagine straight line of energy from your heels up through your hips, up through your back, spine, all the way through the crown of your head. Look slightly ahead of your mat. Take your knees down. Slowly lower. If you're already fired up, keep your knees up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips in the air. Inhale through your back bend. Cobra, hips on the ground. If you're already ready, lift up, upward facing. Keeping the breath steady. Exhale, downward facing. Sway the hips, settle in. Press your chest back. Try to open up through the mid back, upper back. Imagining line of energy from the wrist creases up to the tailbone. So if you're halfway plank, try to bend your knees, press your chest more back. Get that straight line a little bit straighter. Lift your right leg up. Shift forward, crunch it in. Draw your right heel up. Set that right foot down. We'll come to warrior 2. I'm gonna go this way so I face you. Right side. So adjust the hips around a little bit. Energize through that back leg. Tilt your tailbone down. So I'll show you like this. If you find yourself with your butt way out, right? Tuck your tailbone down, lift your spine up, squeeze your belly. Arms parallel to the ground. Look out over the right fingertips. Maybe sink a little deeper. Spine perpendicular to the floor. Reverse, inhale your right arm up, left hand to the back leg or around the lower back. Cartwheel it down, exhale. Take your flow. So right foot goes back. Lower, use the knees if you need. Come through your back bend. And we'll meet downward facing dog. So I always like to say, as you stay in your downward facing dog, as we flow through, I will probably say take your flow, take a vinyasa kind of slang for meet me in downward facing dog. Adding or subtracting, right? If you need push-ups, do them. If you need less, skip all that. Downward facing or child's pose, great option, right? Left side, lift your left leg up. Shift it forward, crunch. Hold it, left heel up. Set it down. Plant right heel, come up. Warrior two. Literally, my mat is getting hot to the touch right now because of that thing. All right, reverse. Left arm up, right hand to the back leg or around the lower back. Breathe into that left rib cage especially. Try to find length through the right rib cage. Squeeze your belly. Same thing, tailbone down. Should have told you that earlier. I forgot. Exhale, cartwheel it down. Take your flow, right? Maybe even three-legged chaturanga or one-footed, depending on how you view that. Downward facing dog. Stay here, breathe. Next exhale, float, step, hop, jump your feet forward, forward fold. Inhale, rising up, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, rise your arms up. Exhale, fold. So again, swan dive or hands through heart. Inhale, halfway lift, maybe hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, take your flow, step your feet back, float your feet back. We will meet in downward facing dog. Steady breaths. Couple breaths to wiggle around and then settle in a little more stillness. Maybe move that right foot more towards the center of the mat and lift your left leg up. Open the hip, bend the knee. Ooh. Send that foot forward, warrior two. Use your core as you send it forward. Warrior two. Inhale, lift your left arm. Exhale, extended side angle. Left elbow, left knee. Right arm to the sky. Maybe left hand to the ground. If you have a bind or a half bind, you can take that right hand behind and just roll that shoulder open a little bit more. Reverse. Straighten your left leg. Straighten your front leg. Reach up. Walk your right foot in a little bit. Take your arms parallel. Reach forward with the left hand. Set it down again. Little micro bend if you have stubborn hamstrings. Lift your right arm. Root down through that back leg. Hips aiming roughly, I don't know, 2-ish. So twist coming from the belly button up through the chest, shoulder. Not so much, don't think so much about rotating that right hip up as much, right? Anchor down. Triangle, Trikonasana. Lengthen the left side. If you're like me, you might be really high up on your leg. You might have your hand on the floor. If you have a block or a roller, can support. Come on up, reverse. Let's take wide-legged forward fold here. Take your left toes towards the long side of your mat. Hands on the hips to start. Chest goes up. Exhale. Flat back, long as you can. Again, tough hamstrings, bend the knees a little bit. Forward fold, release the hands. Catch the toes, catch the ankles, reach through your legs. Catch the calves if you are of the stubborn hamstring, back of the legs club. Release your head. Open the shoulders away from each other. Shoulder blades. Catch the hips, stand up, bend the knees. Take your left toes forward, warrior two. Big inhale, exhale, take your flow. You want to add anything, right? Or subtract, up to you. Meet downward facing. Right side, right leg up, open the hip, bend the knee. Send it forward, warrior two. So I'll switch sides again just so I'm looking at you. Settle in. Reverse. Extended side angle. Right elbow, right knee, right hand to the ground, left arm up. Bind, half bind, maybe not, yeah. Come up, warrior two, use your core. Straighten that front leg. Draw the left foot in. Reverse, Trikonasana. Take the arms parallel. Reach forward, right hand. Set it down. Wherever it might hit, you might use your block again. Left arm to the sky. Again, so now this will be 6 for getting technical. 430 with the hips. Root down through that back leg. Draw your head back. Find length through the scrunched up side. Little micro bend if it's tough on the back of the leg. Come up. Point the toes toward the long side of the mat. Interlace fingers. Let's do interlace fingers. You can always do hands on the hips as well. Interlace fingers, open shoulders up, front of the chest. Lift your chin, lift your heart center, press your hips forward. Exhale, tip it forward, forward fold. Release your head down. Headstanders, option. Not here too long though. Okay, release the hands, give your shoulders a shake. Headstanders coming down, right? Hands on the hips, bend the knees, stand up. Return warrior two, move the feet around as you need. Take your flow. As you take your flow and make your way to downward dog. I'm doing our tech check. Still going, all right. Video, sound, should be in your downward dog now or child's pose. I think we're still going. All right, next exhale, walk, step, float, handstand, leap, teleport, transport, in transit, forward fold. Just being stupid. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. If you can't make yourself laugh, I don't know. There's some sort of message there. I just don't know what it is. Okay, lift your arms, sit your butt down. Utkatasana, chair. Again, tailbone down, heart center up, a little bit more action in the core. Let's lift the heels up, balance. Woo. Step back, a little more in the center. Not you, you stay where you were. Sink a little lower. Keep the heels up, keep your hands up. Maybe take your hands forward. Squeeze your belly. Set the heels down, straighten the legs, forward fold, inhale, halfway lift. Take your flow, we'll meet in downward facing, right? If you're gonna hop back, shock absorber arms, bend the arms as you land. Let's go right leg up, open. Send it forward, full crescent, leave your left heel up, lift your arms. Plug your shoulders in, palms face each other. Sink down. Maybe look up, challenge your balance. Draw your biceps back. Take your left hand forward, parallel to the ground, right arm back. From here, cartwheeling all the way up. Warrior 2. I'm going to go this side. Move your feet around. No need to wrench your hips. Interlace fingers behind the back. Roll your heart center up. Tip forward, humble warrior. So you're at the front of the mat. Oh, I just noticed on that last one, I was at the back of my mat. You're in humble warrior. Body's aiming towards about 10:30. Come on up, use your core. Warrior 2. Take your flow, cartwheel the hands down. Send that right foot back. Yeah? One-legged chaturanga. We'll meet downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet, sway the hips, and then settle in a little bit more. Getting warm and warm and warmer. Left leg goes up, open the hip. Send it forward. Ah, full crescent. Almost went to warrior 2. Full crescent. Settle in, deep breaths. Taking our twist, right hand forward, left hand back. Maybe look out over that left hand. Strengthen the lower body. Cartwheel all the way up. Switch the hands, warrior 2. Come warrior 2. Interlace the fingers, funny way. Heart center up, tip forward. So upper body towards 2 o'clock-ish, not right close to your thigh, yeah? A little bit more diagonal, lifting your hands towards the sky. Maybe towards 2 as well if you have a lot of flexibility in your shoulders. Use your core. Come up, release the hands, give them a shake. And take your flow. Send it back. Yeah, maybe a couple push-ups. Exhale. Downward facing, set the knees down. Spread the knees wide, touch the toes, child's pose. Sinking into your child's pose, catching the breath. While we're here, while we're on the knees, okay. So, lifting the upper body up, sitting back on your heels, Vajrasana. So we're sitting on the calves, on the heels, all right? So Lolasana, if you do have 2 blocks, which I can't show you, you can put those right next to your knees, a little bit back for your hands to go on. Lolasana is pretty challenging arm balance along with core work, but we're gonna wanna root those arm bones down into the shoulders, right? We're gonna pick up with the core and the arms, it's arms also, but options here. Eventually, we might look like this, right? Hovering. If that's not happening, lift the knees up. Maybe that's it. And just squeeze your belly. Draw your chin towards your chest. Maybe even do one at a time. Just kind of lift up and lift that right knee up. Maybe left if I'm mirroring you. Do both sides. Lift your other knee up. Press into the hands. Maybe go two knees, right? But eventually, shins up, feet up off the ground, only balancing on the hands. And 3, 2, 1, go. Give it a try. I'm gonna do a couple rounds. Let's do, 30 seconds. It doesn't mean you hold it the whole time, it means you take a break. So we're on like 10 seconds. Got 20 more seconds. Woo! If you got a really hot platform, don't burn your feet. Hands can be slightly out. 10, 30, 130, yeah? A little more accessible on the shoulders, I think, right? Than straight ahead. Wrist creases straight ahead, a little bit more restrictive into the shoulders. Your shoulders need to be more open. I'm gonna go this way. We got 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. If you're real gnarly, hop back, take a flow. Otherwise, shake your shoulders. Okay. Give your head a little shake. Take a breath. Come back to your downward dog. Shrug it out. Work it out. Little wiggles, micro movements. Step, float, walk, tiptoe, your feet forward, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach up. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Nice. So I'm going to challenge the balance a little bit, add in a few more warriors, incorporating the balance and stuff. So come to the top of your mat. I'm going to face this way though to kind of orient it a little better. All right? Take your arms parallel to the ground. So what we're going to do first? Nah, come back. Hands to heart center. Take your left foot up. Root that right foot down. Strong right leg. So just avoid the knee joint coming to tree pose. Take your lifted knee in line with your hips if you can. Hands to heart center to start. Strong, strong hip on the right side, knee on the right side, all the way down into the ground, yeah? Relax your face, lift your chin slightly. Relax your shoulders. Just avoid the knee joint again. If you have half lotus, you can take half lotus, watch the knee. And lift the arms if you like. Full tree. If you want to look up, try to challenge the balance a little bit more. Again, I'm kind of looking, excuses. I'm looking right into the sun. That's my excuse. All right, one more big breath. And release, shake it out. Okay. Other side, left foot down. Left leg right into the ground. Take your right foot up. Avoid your knee joint. Hands to heart to start. If you have half lotus with that right foot, can even take the half lotus and hold it with your left hand, yeah? If you need. Lift your arms up. Vrikshasana, tree posture. Looking up if you want, right? A little more. Closing the eyes, really difficult. And relax. Shake it out. Pause. Give your body a wiggle. Standing posture. Back to your right foot. Take your arms out. Parallel to the ground, palms face down. Actually turn them over, palms face up. So, and I'm not going to mirror you, I realize, because if I do, I'm going to screw it all up. Okay, so right leg is our standing leg. That means right elbow is going to go on top of left elbow. Right arm on top. Corkscrew the arms, catch the hands, lift your left knee up, set it down. Full eagle, Garudasana. I'm going to go this way to show you where we're going. I think we did this in that other class I recorded. Lift your elbows up, sink your butt. Easy face. Challenge the balance here. Unravel your legs. Send your left leg straight back. Standing leg still nice and strong. Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3, eagle arms. Lift your heart center up a little bit. Lift your back leg up a little bit. If you have your block near you, I should have told you earlier, I didn't, my bad, oh well. Unstick your arms. Take your right hand to the ground. Lift your left arm up. Open the hip. Left hip on top of right. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Square the hips down, take both hands to the ground, standing splits, maybe catching the right heel, right ankle, lifting that left leg up. Such a challenging posture to me. Little bend in that standing leg if you need. Almost there. Come back up, sweep the ground with your foot. Left foot comes all the way up, up. Tippy toe if you need. Interlace fingers on the knee. Straighten that left leg out. Lift your arms. Kick up for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it out. Nice. Get your block if you have it nearby and you need it. You might not need it, yeah. So again, I'm not gonna mirror you because I'll F it up. Okay, take your arms out, palms face up. Standing leg is left leg, so left elbow on top. Left arm on top. Corkscrew the arms. If you did this side already, do the other side. Right knee comes up. Right foot back behind left calf. Lift your elbow, sink your butt. Garudasana, eagle. I'm gonna go this way. One more breath. Unravel the legs, keep the arms. Send it back, warrior 3. Lift your upper body, parallel to the ground. Leg, upper leg, parallel to the ground. Point your right toes down, square your hips down. Unravel the arms. Roll that right hip on top of left. Left hand to the ground, right arm up. Half moon. Again, if you have that block, right? Little bend in that knee helps. Square it down, right hand to the ground. Upper body tips forward. Point your right toes. I like that version a little bit better. You can flex the foot down too as well. Sweep the ground with your right foot. Stand up. Catch the knee. Bend the right knee. Straighten right leg. Take your arms up. Kick up for 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Nice work. Give it a shake. Give it a wiggle. What do we got? I think we're good. Take a flow. We will meet in downward facing dog, okay? Meaning, if you want to just step back to downward facing dog or even skip downward dog, come to the knees, we can go here. Actually, everybody set your knees down and look up here. Remember our Lolasana, right? Strong core. If you have a jump through, take a jump through. We're gonna end up on our butt. If you wanna do a modified jump through, because I can't do them either, not yet. You're gonna look in front of your hands and maybe cross the legs, set them down, right? If you have your blocks, you can practice it. You can even pause. Easiest way that I've found to train for it, and those of you who have it already, you know this probably, but if you have more slippery floor, wood floor or something, get off of your mat. Practice your jump throughs, especially with socks. Anywho, who am I to be talking about jump throughs since I can't do one properly, right? Do the modify. End up on your butt. All right. Let's take options here. Okay, double pigeon. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay. We didn't do much hips. We didn't do hip specific, so a little challenging. Double pigeon, fire log pose, right leg on top first. I'm not mirroring you. Shin stacking, flex both feet if can, right? Maybe lift up and adjust your seat around. If that's just too much right now, maybe right shin in front of left shin. If that's too much, right? Easy cross-legged. Also sitting up on a pillow or on a block or on your weird roller, but that'll be weird because you'll wobble around. I'm gonna go one shin in front of the other, okay? Take your hands to the knees, lift the spine up tall. Let's lift the arms up. And then sink down. You can just sit right here, hands in the lap or on the knees, or can crawl the arms forward. Relax your head down. Even here, a little bit of energy in the belly, right? Little action with the core, abdominals. Just be nice, yeah? A little tough on the knees if you have knee stuff. Come up, take the knees up, plant the feet down, and just give them a little windshield wiper. And we'll go other side. So again, double pigeon or fire log. You'll notice your two sides are different. For me, this side is like, whoa, like whoa. Flex the feet if you have double pigeon, yeah? And you can stay in double pigeon even if the leg's really lifted. You could put that block under here as well, yeah? Under your lifted knee. I'm gonna go shin in front of shin. It's funny, my short leg, I've noticed this side hip is way more restricted. Lift up tall first, lift your arms. And either sitting, yeah, just sitting here, or reaching forward. Okay, come up, take the feet, give them a little wiggle. Let's draw the soles of the feet together, heels in towards the body. Thumbs on the soles of the feet, press down with the elbows onto the knees. Lift your spine up tall, big inhale. Exhale, round. A story that I have heard and read is that it's called cobbler's pose, Baddha Konasana, but cobbler's pose, the cobblers in India used to hold the shoes in their feet and used to work on them like this. They're probably sitting nice and tall, unlike myself, which I'm working on, but yeah, everything's a work in progress. All right. Release the legs, give them a shake. Take your left ankle back behind you, bending that left knee. Take your right foot up and to the outside. I'm not mirroring you, so I will look opposite of you. Left leg is on the bottom, right leg is on the top. Right hand back behind, stabilizer. Lift up, big inhale, reach tall, and then either wrap the knee or take that elbow to the outside. Ladies, twist if you're on your time. Just be mellow, especially mellow if you have a little human accompanying you. Breathing into the twist. Come back center, opposite side, take your hands to the left, just give yourself a counter twist. All right, take the legs out and we'll switch sides. Right leg on the bottom, left foot up to the outside of the right knee. Should have told you this on the first side. If that's a little funky on the knee, straighten out that bottom leg, yeah? Next time, get it next time. Left hand back behind, lift your right arm up and wrap. Lift the spine up tall, looking out over that left shoulder. Come back, counter twist. Come back to center, unravel legs, give them a little wiggle. So that is pow over here, we say, right? If you want more, continue on. Do your thing. Maybe just take a few minutes to do that posture that you might have kind of like been missing. Otherwise, Shavasana, take a break, take a rest, seated meditation. as long as you like, I don't know. As for me, thank you very much. Namaste, and give yourself a pat on the back because you made the time. Yeah, appreciate it, and thank you. Stay healthy, and see you next time. Namaste.